lebulu CEO and finance director.
Were you aware of this?
Ako fo ñu kalamuta jele ba.
Ngalo ko nga billion 2 million ni fenga dam ben dabe wala mo ka saris yo. Okay, I am fully aware of that. Okay, mbodo kalama.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that.
We were aware of what?
Ka saris yo to pay salaries.
I'm aware of that. The money was used to pay salaries.
How much?
And nga 100,000 do fan kalamuta me yalan ko nga 100,000 ta the late Frumos Gomez bul.
I can remember 100,000 which we have taken from one late Frumos Gomez. Frumos Gomez.
I pre-finance ke mo le during the Safra. 100,000 to that matemano.
He had pre-finance council during Safra.
Now,
100,000. So
100,000.
I'll end up with 100,000 dila Frumos Gomez la.
And he's supposed to give 100,000 to Frumos Gomez.
Okay, I'm fully aware of those.
Yes, for that.
Lamin Suso 100,000 ta fanye.
But for that, I'm aware. But for the director, Lamin Suso have taken 100,000 for himself. I'm not aware of that.
This money to start with,
Ako saying that in Kodo.
is it not supposed to be squarely and primarily for development?
Ako fo ni ajuwe aladio adaliro be amanke puru euro ala kuodi ba.
And not for salaries?
Wala ko lead council en kay ko kodo nyim di nga kodo nyim soto nyame wala ko mbakela development na karol.
Yes, I have said that before, that the money, the reason why this money was given to us is for the development.
So paying salaries would be wrong, correct?
Ako saying pura ali ata ali mola karjoro ke wala aka alinsilo manta.
Yes, I'm correct, but dalilo baka me am correct.
Yes, it's not correct, but there are reasons why it have done and it's not correct.
No, we are not interested in the reasons.
Akontol man la man na wala man pare ka wala mo fantor man interest wala reasons so.
Lead council authority ka tonya ko nyoy fo ci lamo reasons sim fana me akane ngaw fana kede.
Yes.
Because the close pen on
council to speak the truth or to talk to each other about truth. We need to listen to one another.
I am listening to you.
Akabela moy ka.
Or you want to say anything else?
If you say you are not going to listen to the reasons, yes, of course, you need to listen to the reasons.
When you spend that money on salaries, that is unlawful.
Ako kabriyo kudo taya dundi joro to karjoro to ako ni silo manta ni luwa manta.
Correct?
Ako fama ke ojamo.
Right.
Good. And so when you spend that money by way of withdrawal Kurubali and paying your loan that you allegedly have or contracted with the late Frumos Gomez, that was also unlawful.
Ako farania jube komi fango ya fojanda ba Kurubali tato kodo bondi wolem wili cheme killing kada kadi Frumos Gomez la ako kajo julo la fango alone ko farang woni silo manta.
Correct?
Ako fama
This one is slow man because
I will disagree.
Mokodo is part of development. Do among specific development thing according to the requestment.
Yes, I disagree. Because that money is special for development.
Mr. Danjo.
Yes.
How did you get that loan from the late Frumos Gomez?
Ako Frumos Gomez Allah don't record alias tabulu nyadile.
Council nyanta expenditure lekela for the Safra team.
Council need to do expenditure for the
Safra
team.
Yeah, and then?
And it's budgeted.
Okay.
But the council at that point in time.
But that time there wasn't any fund with council.
Right.
And that activity fasike.
And that activity must be done.
Okay.
So pre-finance
So if you have someone to pre-finance that and after we repaid him, I don't think that's a crime.
Where is it? It's a crime. You committed a crime. You committed a crime.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because you have no authority to take loan from late Frumos Gomez. Did you have the authority?
Well, man local government kono jido nya bar ngamira bayin ci kodotano from banks so ninga mo so men ko asimol loan no fana ngamru ndama without any interest.
I don't check thoroughly on the local government act, but I think even at the bank we can credit or we have somebody, an individual who can pre-finance. Yes, we can do so.
Mr. Danjo.
without interest.
without interest.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
are you not supposed to follow the Finance and Audit Act and the manual?
Ako fo Allah finance act ani manual financial manual almanya ite manya na normal ba.
What council the Bible thing?
That is the Bible of counsel.
In the Quran.
So if you have the Bible and the Quran and you don't want to follow it,
Ako sa amunta ko Bible be bulu
are you
Quran
not committing a sin?
Quran be bulu man pare ka wono ma fo man tara junubo
Are
le
you not
ke
committing
kama.
sin?
What did you say? You but do be ni malum fanang ada kerja juga buat.
Yes, sometimes you can commit a sin, but sometimes if you don't know, it cannot be sin like that.
But that will be your problem because God gave you the Bible and the Quran.
Ako womo itela problem o bayri ni aje Allah e di la Bible
If you don't study, it's your problem.
Ako ni ma o karang o fa la problem wala wote.
Is that not the case?
But not o Carola always ni along when you apologize you move do as he forgive no because it's a mistake malo.
Yes, but it happens like that. If you know God and you do something wrong like that and you try to apologize, yes, God can forgive you.
Yeah, but then you will first have agreed that what I did was sinful. It's a sin, and then God will now forgive you.
Ako sa na try if I was sontale ko ye menke ani silo man ta be pare junube ko ye wala ke ako ni sondala. Ala si am fima.
But if you say it is not a sin,
yes, that is what I have said. That this money is the reason of giving that money is for development.
exactly. That's what I said. That the manner in which you contracted the loan.
Development directly. And another man now, young deviated. More acceptable.
Yes, I accepted that the reasons why this money was given, we have deviated. Yes, of course.
The loan, the manner in which you contracted the loan from the late Furu was wrong and not in line with the regulation.
Ako julo, mi ko if I ya fo janne ko ale julo ta frumus mendi commerce ako wo man ke silote ani lo amanta.
Correct?
Ako fa man ko jama.
All right, ngamoyle.
Yes, I heard you.
I know you heard me, but I want you to respond, to agree or disagree.
Ako alon ko ya moy bar sañ atu telefe pour ifala la jabiro mol yow moy ison tala ko
If you agree, we move on. If you do not agree, I read for you what the provision says.
Ako ni son tanga tabbe ngata ni continue ba ni man song asilwa kara ye fa ya moy. I remember.
Nka ben fa ko do nyimbe 2 million nyimbe ko mi nga fo nyama ya ma for a project for a development project. Ni ma sa modo directly ni nga fa use it means we nga deviate.
Yes.
I
agreed and I have said yes, the reason why this money is 2 million was given is for development. So whatever we put this money is different from the development, definitely.
The
yes.
loan, back to the loan. You know, you were trying to justify. When you took the loan from the late Furu, you had no authority to take that loan. Correct? You agree?
Well, man, that's another.
Huh? I'll never agree with that.
Okay. The Finance and Audit Act 2004.
Ako Financial Audit Act 2004.
For local government area councils.
Ako local government, area councils.
Section 14.
Ako section 14.
Says a council may, with the prior approval of the Secretary of State, raise loans.
Ako anata fako council de nata nyanto soto Secretary of State bulu ako as loan nyini nole.
Do you agree with this?
Ako son tawla ba?
Depending at Secretary of State ben Francis Famo.
It depends on the type of the Secretary of State.
I'm not asking you the type.
Ako ama type nyini
Do you agree that the law requires that you must get permission from the Secretary of State?
First should understand.
Council, you need to understand that.
Is it the law, as I read it, that you must get prior approval before you get contract a loan?
Ako fo amanke o nyama ko inyanta leka approval o soto dandi be contract loan soto lele pro julota.
You don't specify
You don't specify what type of loan is that.
How many type of loan do you know?
Ika ako ete julu jelle long. You have many type of loans. You can get loan from the bank.
Yes, bank, yes.
Killing.
Is he loan down bank?
You can have loan different from the bank.
Different from the bank is also not specified. What is different from the bank?
Akoni ko na bank bank di yey senendi nyaadi lewoti.
Like individual, like the late Frumos Gomez.
Like individual, like the late Frumos Gomez.
Oh, it stated that in the act that you can get a loan from individuals.
Ako fo fana be safari acto kono ko sitano mol kungol to ten
Well, ngalong ko o man tari within the act.
No, I know it's not within the act.
Okay, then let's talk about what is within the act.
Ako sa wato membe acto yin kono luwa yin kono ngawofo.
Or do you have your own act?
Ako fo fama ye façon loi so to le act. This world, nobody have your own laws.
So does this act bind you as the time you are the chairman?
Ako sa wato men ikita siranti oti ni loi amunta ko ayete be fudile ko di.
Kabila established in 2002 for 2004 I bind.
When it was established 2002 to 2004, everybody is inclusive.
Good. So when we talk about loans, we follow what the act says?
Ako sa ninko dontro wala julolu. Ngabla loi men.
Correct?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Good. Now I read to you what it says.
That
power to borrow, section 14 sub 1. A council with the prior approval of the Secretary of State raise loans for the discharge of its functions.
15
sub 1.
15 sub 1.
Subject to the provisions of this section, a council may obtain advances from banks by overdraft on the credit of the council. It never state individual anywhere. Did you see that?
I told you it's not there.
At council level,
I'm saying in council level.
From Preston and at that point in time.
When we go,
the only option commission to look for someone mention more finance, no, then after
then we go off to we have a surprise done. We have a pressure. There is no funds. We look for individuals.
But it was wrong, correct?
Yes, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly, Mr. Danjo. So if that is wrong, all other things that follow will become wrong as well. So taking the subvention funds to pay an unlawful loan is totally wrong. Correct? Is that wrong or not wrong?
That is what I'm telling you, yes. That.
Do you agree that taking the subvention funds to pay your loan is wrong?
Yes.
As far as that is concerned,
I was asked, and I said, yes, that is not correct.
And then, in addition to that, did you ask to find out what the other funds that were withdrawn were used for? Because, interpret this. Did you ask what the other withdrawals were used for?
As I said, or less if I repeat it, I said these monies were agreed to be withdrawn and pay salaries and the loan of Furu Gomez.
Do you know? $300,000 is
was
withdrawn by Ndaba Kurubali in being part of the monies that were withdrawn. And we could not trace this.
And $100,000
was given to CEO.
CEO.
And 100 for finance director.
Finance director.
Did you know or do you have account of the expenditure from these funds?
I'll repeat. What I know is that this money was used for salaries and the loan of Furu Gomez.
And the rest?
I cannot tell.
You have to say it.
To say something that I don't know.
No, you know.
Ako yalo ne kay.
You
don't
know
know.
because
I
this
don't know.
money
Ako ning ko do.
must have been shared among the three of you people.
Ako atul mo sabo la tolle atala al damangol to de.
Because you were aware of the money.
Ako bayri ite akalam tale.
Nate ko atada mo sa wabata. It's good. I mean for Tonya Lawato.
Na?
Bande ngalon ko mambutu taje. Mambutu damo je mambutu ngamel lonje wolam ko the money was earmarked for development. Makeno developmento ngasaris bondije furula ko donya double baje. So the other money no that keda dame. Then the final guy don't see you in ka.
Yes, if as I said earlier on, this monies, all I know was that it was used for salaries and the payment of the loan. But the remaining monies, if you know that it was given to the director of finance, then let him be asked.
No. Mr. Danjo,
Ako is Mr.
Yes.
Danjo.
when this money was received into your accounts,
Ako ninkodo kabring ya dunde Allah kontoto.
you were aware.
Ako yo kalam tale.
It is $2 million, correct?
Ako million fula kodi.
Very well.
Yes.
You intended that it would be used for development, correct?
Ako ando yeme fo ja wolem wo kodo dal dari wolem ka dundi juruwato kodi.
Correct?
Because a project proposal is present, wala kane ngo sa wanya.
Yeah.
A proposal was present for $2 million.
We propose present a proposal amounting to $2 million.
Yes, so it was a conditional grant.
Ako ha alone
By nature.
ko conditional grant lewoti.
By its characteristics,
Very
it's a
well.
conditional grant.
Ako ni ajuwe ala characteristics wala mo conditional grant.
And so you were aware of these funds.
Andung ite akalam dala ko nyin kodo nyin.
You were aware of these funds.
Ako ya kodo nyin la ko akalam dale.
You were aware that it was a conditional grant.
Ako ya akalam dale ko conditional grant lewoti.
Correct?
Amake o nyama.
Ala kodo la fengo fenga anara nyame ngabe understand. When the proposal was I was fully aware.
All these monies, the way how they come, I'm aware because all the proposals I was aware.
Good. And so that when the funds were diverted, you were aware.
Ako kodo nyin fanang anyantana
Very well
anyanta
to salaries and kurula payment.
alia
I was fully
divert.
aware.
Iyanta we o kalamta. Yes, when it was used to the salary and the loan payment, I'm fully aware.
Mr. Danjo, we don't have
Yes.
evidence that these monies were used for salaries.
Ako evidence te jeme aitan ko kodo ali karole karjoro le kyal.
If you have it, you
Ako
can
ni-
produce it.
Ako ni asoto iyo evidence o dimon la.
In fact, you are not even sure it was used for salaries.
Ako ite fama la ko kodo pour salary lem.
Ngamel that was the agreement that kodo mbe usually wada na wada me quality yeno. So mba usually part for salaries me furla fengo jolaje furla lono jolaje.
That was the agreement that we use the money for salaries
Okay,
and
no
the
longer
loan
anywhere.
from Frugomes. I know that.
How much was the salary?
Ako salary mu jellete num.
I can't remember it offhand now.
I cannot remember.
How much
Okay.
generally do you pay salary? You have been there for 5 years.
Ako generally bari bije sanji lulu salary alka jelle jo.
Yeah, and therefore not offhead because my level figure for me is not going to tally with the
I cannot say that offhand because I don't want to say something that doesn't happen.
You said
already.
you were later informed. In your statement, the second page, first paragraph, the plan was to move the bus car park to Koba Kunda, correct?
Ako bari ifama yaran ko alla plano wala mo ka marso bondi garaso bondi base kasama ko bakunda.
Erect a big shed and renovate all the shops at the car park.
Ako pour kaje ko kaje lo ali sopol be elemandi ka ke marso tije.
But the money was not enough.
Ako bara ko do te osila.
I was later informed by the CEO
Ako je inata foko CEO nata kalamta de la ko.
that the management has decided to use the money for salary.
Wala mo management sa hamo mente wala ko do ba dundi la joro to.
And if the car park dues come, we replace and add the balance to cover the cost of the project.
Andi baje la ko nin kapa ko do nata saje ko do al siota ali amrundi ali aseji ko do.
Correct?
Aban ko jawo. Yes, I'm
So
aware.
going
of
by
that.
your statement,
Ako san ila kalmo no ni bula tawo no ma.
you do not even know that it was used for salary. You are only informed by the CEO.
Ako ite fango ma kalam da wala ma lon ko do ba kala salary fo kabri siyo ya fo.
Correct?
Aban ko jawo.
That was the agreement.
Yes, that was the agreement.
But going by your evidence here,
Ako banne aju we fango men fo ila kalmo lo.
that you were in the picture throughout that the money has to be paid, used to pay salaries.
Wala mo ite ya kalam tale ko kabri ila foro to ya ita ko fango ya kalam tale ko nin ko do alba el bandel alba kala karjori ko do.
Correct?
Aban to ya.
When in a statement, but if there is any difference,
I don't think there is any difference
There
with
is
my statement.
substantial difference.
Ako difference ol membi je ifata membi je jamfata nyola
The
back.
difference is at the time.
There is any difference.
Yes, through your scene, but for me, my scene, I think there is no difference.
So the difference is
Ako difference ol membi je wolem ko.
when you knew that the money was paid for salary.
Kabri te akaram tako kodo pro salary le.
Going by your statement,
Ako ni aju fangola kalmol to wala statement.
you knew when payments were already made after the fact, when it was already made and you were later informed by the CEO.
Wala mo joro nying kabri ake after CEO nata afo.
In your oral evidence,
And we lag
all of you agreed for it to be paid.
kodo nying aliyake salary
So the
ali
two
ajo.
are really substantially
Ako
different.
dia aju be fulol man na ke kelinte de kuma kan.
One, you knew before, the other, you knew after.
Ako do yalon ne danda be kela wara wo do wo yalon ne kabra keta.
Not, do you now see the difference?
Do
Do you now see the difference?
Ako sa difference ol membe difference ol membe statement fulol te ba ya jele ba. Ya kalam ta.
Do you now see the difference? Answer the question.
Ako sa ni karo menti wo kwa kalmo fulol e fatata dame ye jele ba. Yes, true as you're seeing, but for me not different.
Now for salaries,
Ako sa ni tata joro la salaries.
when salaries are to be paid,
Ako ni joro be kela.
there are payment vouchers must be raised.
Ako payment voucher sol nyanta dala.
So when checks are to be withdrawn,
Ako check sol ni be o withdraw
they
la.
must be accompanied with a payment voucher.
Ako woni payment voucher sol le kata.
So for the monies to be attributable to the salaries,
Ako kodo mi yalon ko pu joro la karola.
you must have the vouchers for it.
Ako fo voucher soto.
Can you have that?
Ako fo isi voucher soto no le.
Finance director do ko lamati.
That is the work of the finance director.
No.
because I'm
You
not in
cleared
finance.
that the money can be used for salaries. You
Ako
gave the authorization.
Ako itele kalmo di wala itele nyanto di pur kodo nying isa
That's what
element
you
yake
said.
joro.
You said you agreed that it will be used for salaries.
Ako
Nenema access to vouchers. So nte voucher provide no la. Into commitment tano la. I'm going to provide vouchers. Into commitment tano la. Was manke finance man.
I'm not a finance, I don't provide vouchers, so I don't take that commitment.
No, you don't have to take that commitment. We are not asking you about commitment.
Ako man commitment ku nyini kala.
You proof is on you.
No, ako ni sa provide no. Ko find provide no la.
You said whether I can be able to provide it. This is what I'm telling you.
I am not asking you as to see whether you can provide it or not.
Ako ame nyini ka fo isa boni o isa samana no wala ita samana no.
If you assert that the monies we have for salaries,
Ako ni te afo jam ko kodo nyim pur joro lem.
you must prove it.
Ako fo ya itandi ya
If you don't prove it,
Ako ni ma itandi.
the evidence that will stand, that may stand,
Ako be ibaje la itandiro wala molbe sonna kumo menna.
is that
Wala
we don't have the evidence that it is the withdrawals were for salaries.
Je amalondo soto fem man soto je ka sedi andi ko wo kodo nying aliya dundi
It's
salary.
as simple as that, Mr. Danjo.
Ako hada banko le afa.
First, you diverted the funds.
Maybe ndela karola.
Ako follow kodo nyanta tala damen aliya elemandi.
So when you divert the funds,
alna ta dundi kudo do.
you prove
Ako itele nyanta le ka itandi ko.
how the monies were expended.
Kobe kodo nying a dépense ta nyaadi le.
Mba proof anyame. That's going to be the question. Because manke finance officer, the manke chief accountant.
The question
you have a chief
is-
accountant, the finance director. Well, let them prove it.
The question is how can I approve it because I am not a finance director, I'm not a chief accountant. Let them approve it.
But you said you agreed with the team to use the money for salaries.
Ako bari ko ifa on sontale pour timo ni kodo bondi ya dundi ya ke joroti.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I think members of contact because they all came to the commission.
Did you agree
I
with
think
the
they all
team?
came to the commission.
Did you agree with the team to withdraw the money for salaries?
Ako fo ini benda kanto bam pour ka kodo bondi ka dundi joroto.
I
will not speak something that is not
Did
true.
you agree with the team to withdraw the money for salaries?
Ako fo ini wol benda kanto bam pour ka kodo bondi bang ka ke joroti. Kare joro.
The agreement was to use for salaries and then to pay some loans, to pay fruits loan.
Yes, as I said, all I know is that this money was agreed to be withdrawn and make to pay salaries and that of Mr. Furugome's loan.
Yeah, so you agreed to divert the funds.
Ako so amunta ko ifaran sontale ini nyune be benda kanto pour ka ko doni yele mandi tamandi. Anyanta na anata menna aliya bondi woto anata.
Based on the conditions on the ground at that point in time.
Yes, I agreed based on the conditions in point.
And so we want to have evidence as to how the money that you diverted well spent. It's
ako
very
sa
simple.
be lafri men na wala mo lafta na sedia ro soto mi ala ko kodo mi ala ko jangata kala menti man na ke o nyama bar ya dundi damen lafta ngaw evidence o soto
You, the chief executive officer, and the finance director.
The evidence of produce no chief accounting officer di mangi finance director. The finance director and the chief accounting officer will learn to produce. And take the produce no.
I am not the director of finance, I'm not the chief accountant. It's only the two who can produce, and I am not one of them.
Next time, then you can tell them, maybe there will not be next time, but in case there's next time, you can tell them that when the money comes to the account, that you don't have any business with it.
Ako say abekela nyatal di bahan na tara besotla isa fo ko do men kana account ite mang business to je wuluto je
So that you allow them,
ako polisabe ko yeso
as a
watola
chief executive officer,
walam chief executive officer
being the chief accounting officer,
atelem chief accounting officer
and the finance director,
and finance director
take absolute decision.
ako woli la miro tamandi
But you did not do that.
bare bete ma wona okay
You exercise your powers as chairman,
atina te ke la nyanto itandi je ko itelem sirantiyote
so that you agreed with them that the monies can be diverted.
pour ka je ko do nyin anata men na dalilo men na albayele ma albe
And now we are asking you to account for the money. You cannot account for the money.
ako sani mole nyin ka ko do fa adundi dula ita fa no la mole
Diverted for a purpose.
Come again? Come again?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Diverted for a purpose.
it was diverted for a purpose.
We don't have that evidence.
We don't have the evidence.
As far as the evidence is concerned,
Akoma evidence soto.
the monies were diverted.
Ako sign ko ko kita nyame ko do nyin aya divert le.
As far as the monies were concerned,
Ako bayri ni ajube ko do nyin la hajo menti.
monies were traded in hands.
Ako ko do nyin ya altata bulo la
As
ale ko
far as
do ni.
the evidence is concerned,
Ako fada evidence ole me
the
itande.
CEO and the finance director received some monies.
Ako CEO finance director wole demandi e
As
wole ko
far
do
as the
soto.
evidence is concerned,
Anu fada ni ajube evidence
you were aware of all this.
ite ya bele kalamta.
That is the evidence we have.
Ako wole mo
Ngomem fo determine wala. Kodo jing divert le due to the interest of the council,
yes,
not individual
what
interest.
I have said here, I cannot
Not the
go-
CEO the finance director for a fanta being a commission lodge.
These monies were diverted for the interest of the community.
Let them provide evidence.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
if you know you will have difficult time to account for monies, do not spend it.
Akoni alon ko ibe abe kolale bulu pour ka alon ko do nyin dunda lamendo wala ya dundi nyamendo ako kana ko do nyin ya ta kana dépense
If you know you will have difficult time in telling the commission where the dalasi has gone to,
akoni alon ko abe kolale bulu pour fa ko afa commission la resultat lamendo
and provide proof,
andun kaitandi ko atonya ta la keta ten
don't authorize its expenditure.
ako kana nyanto di wala kana kalmo di ka fa ko ha alia ko do dépense
This money that was received
ako ko do mi alon ko alia mota
was in 2021.
ako keta 2021
You are in 2025.
ako ntolbe 2025
You left in 2023.
ako ite bota je 2023
There was almost a 2-year gap.
ako sa baje la ko ni bite ma sa e
could
saji
have
fula le bete
Asked your finance director
ako ila finance director nyininga
and your CEO
anila CEO
to provide you
pour isna e makoy
with the financial statement
wala financial statement
as to how this money was spent.
pour ka je ko nyin ko do dun ta nyaade le
Is that not the case?
nyaade la fa man ko nyama
Is that not the
But
case?
maybe I'm vocal lead council.
Answer the question first.
ako fa man ko nyama
No, that's not the case.
that's not the case
So you could not have asked them to provide you a financial statement?
so awunta ko ite mo financial statement soto
Même faut qu'on go in the follow.
Answer the question first.
ako ye nyinin ka men na yo jabi folo
Were you in a position to ask the CEO to give you a statement of expenditure?
ako fo anyanta le pour ye CEO nyinin ka pour ay expenditure dila no
You cannot ask the CEO.
I all statements presented to the council.
ah
All statements I presented to councils.
all statements were presented to council
Mr. Danjo, were you in the position as
Besides, the CEO and the finance director in a commission auto.
the CEO and the director of finance came to the commission
and said what?
and yebune fo
Because the same question is coming to me and the same question went to them again.
and they should make it clear because that same commission question is coming to me and of which it have been to them before
Call them.
ako se kumandi
Ask them. It was a conspiracy.
Ako
Now you
se
have a
kami
problem.
albele dental alson tala site problem soto
Call them.
Ye jininka.
There is no conspiracy in this thing. Conspiracy, no conspiracy today.
There's
Don't become mollified.
There is
That's the
no
fact.
conspiracy therein.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes,
as chairman,
Ako siratio.
yes.
do you have the authority to ask the CEO to give you a statement of account as to how the 2 million was spent?
Fo nyanto soto puka CEO jininka ay statement o dila ka itandila ko 1 million fulolu ya dépense nyadile.
Lada yana CEO ya present na the commission.
Answer the question.
Ako ni mo eme jininka yo jabi. Ako answer the question.
Ngolo jabi da fala fa jabi sifa juma la ko de.
That is my answer. What do you want me to answer?
Did
What
you
type of
have the authority?
Sorry, counsel, please, let me just, Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
yes, we will appreciate that you listen to the questions and answer the questions.
Ako mela fere mena yela
You
moy
will
ni
help
karo
us
yi
understand your evidence.
Ako yemma ko pour ngela evidence understand.
Okay, but the leader can also have to listen to me.
No, can you please listen to me, Mr. Danjo?
Ako ni yela moy la bete la ba.
No problem, I'll solely listen to you.
Yes, please.
But equally, I think you also
Can
listen
we
to me.
observe?
With due respect, please. I'll do so.
Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah.
Counsel, you may.
Thank you. Mr. Danjo, my
Yes?
questions are very, very simple. Let me repeat.
And my answers are straightforward.
Thank you very much. Let me repeat.
Ako ala jini karo ni mankole ya tilintale ya sutiata tilinta.
Let me repeat.
Ako yebata
Sorry, Counsel. Mr. Danjo, I will not take the back and forth anymore.
Yes.
Please do not allow me to order against you contempt. Please don't allow me to order contempt against you. Please listen to the questions and answer them to the best of your ability. What you do not agree with, you tell us right away you do not agree and give explanation to that effect.
With due respect, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
The counsel is not listening to me.
Please, can you listen to me?
Yes, I'm listening to you, ma'am.
Yes. I am saying don't allow me
Yes.
to make an order of contempt against you.
Okay.
I want you to listen to the questions and answer them.
I solely listen to it. But what
So
I want
please-
also to understand is the lead counsel also to listen to my response.
He is listening to your questions.
Fine, okay, that's fine.
I do not think he's asking you anything extraordinary.
Yes.
Whatever he is asking you within the prisons of what he is supposed to ask you. And
Right.
I am here to play it fair. I will not
Okay.
allow him to ask you questions that he is not supposed to ask you. So anytime I intervene, I just want to make sure that there is a level playing field.
That's all right.
You have an answer, give him your answer. If you want to
Okay.
clarify. I don't want
All
the
right.
back and forth.
That's
All right?
fine.
If you have to repeat your answer 10 times, repeat your answer 10 times.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
as the chairman at the time,
Ako wo wato kome itele mu siratio ti.
were you in the position to ask the CEO to provide you with a statement of expenditure from the 2 million that was diverted?
Ako fo yo nyanto soto le bang puruka CEO nyinin ka wo million fulolu ya dundi nyame wala ya dépense nyame.
So that you know that the diversion had gone to the intended purpose.
Puruka jeko aliye kodo anyanta dunda dameng aliya abondi je aliya divert afana mbarane o diversion fana dunda dameng aketa fenti me alongo anyantale.
Do you have the authority?
Ako
as
fo yo
chairman?
No, it is wrong.
Yes, I do.
Did you exercise that authority? Did
Ako
you
fo-
ask the CEO?
Ya nyinin ngale bang?
Well, I can't remember.
No, I can't remember.
So he did not give you a statement of expenditure.
So amunta ko ate dépense o keta nyameng amawo statement o dila.
Well, coming up, I can't remember, but these are some of the things I'm catching.
As I said, I cannot remember, but I know these are the type of things that we discuss.
Yes, and so because you were not given the statement of expenditure from the CEO to show you exactly where every dollar say from this 2 million is spent. Mr. Boja, because
My statements and my money in Kawala.
he said, I do not have a statement and I didn't ask, if I get it right.
Ako
Yes.
akamunta ko nae moy iko iman statement so do bare fare man nyini ngaroke.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Good. Good. And
That's
so
what I
that you then will not know, you'll only rely on what the CEO tells you.
Ako amunta ko ite buka along wala ndulta along nola fo ite ikasembe menna wala mu CEO ay mengo men fo ite ikasembe ni wala.
As far as this 2 million are concerned.
Yes.
As far as this 2 million
For now, yes.
Yes.
And now,
Yes.
Is that proper?
Ako fo nyantale bang.
Because money that was supposed to be for a project,
Ako kodo me along ko natale puru yuru ala karola.
you gave your blessings for its diversion.
Ako ite nata wo nyanto di ala puru saje sa elemandi do.
Even though it's unlawful,
Ako hanna tra ni luwa manta.
but then that could have only stopped at let's say at a procedural irregularity.
Ako wonyanta kala men wala atamandi nya bayra ni luwa manta.
But the CEO that you gave the authority to do the expenditure,
But CEO wala ba fala ite wala ka fo atelier pour al kodo nyimbe kala jame.
now you don't have any report from him as to how the money was spent.
Andung kabola fanang imanna report soto ka long kodo nyi ya dundi wala ya defense nyame.
And now we see that your finance director, your CEO, monies were received from them.
Andung sign
among
nata
themselves.
je ko ila CEO and director of finance wolde ye kodo soto jele do ta jele.
Did you not fail in supervising how the money you had agreed to be diverted, how it was spent?
Ako fo sign imam felio soto comme inyanto menti pour ka je ko kodo nyi ali nyanta dundi la dameng amanna ke o nyama.
Hango fine ko 2 million in being a divert nyameng was not correct.
Yes, I
No,
say
no,
that,
accept.
that the money is how the 2 million came and the way we diverted it was not correct. I say so. I
But it was
accept it.
intentional.
Ako bar Allah ngani wala mal jiko le Allah ngani
It was
wala.
intentional.
Intentional no, because nga pre to kasaris bonde nyama kono ani kasaris jo ani fengoro. It was intentional.
Yes,
Not coming mistake no.
it was intentional because of to pay salaries and the loan. It was intentional.
See, when you don't follow the regulation,
Ako di malwa noma.
you open the gates of fraud practices.
Ako je bajala ko alka bundale me mutapale bundalde de.
And so therefore,
Ako je de
people will benefit from it.
ako bajala molu ibe munafanna.
As we have seen here.
Ako me yaji nyama.
Is that not the case?
Ako fa man ko nyama.
Asikeno akada wanyalo.
Huh?
Nko asikeno wanyalo.
Maybe it was that way.
That is how it happened.
Ako akata wala nyama.
And so it will be difficult for you to remove yourself
Okay.
because you gave your authorization.
Ako anu baji la be kola la purite kungo bondi jele because itele kalmodi itele nyantodi itele ko alake.
Nte kumboni waje because nga fo ne ko transaction yimbe ko yimbe ko nyame.
Yes,
Mara kalamal ko do nyara nyame nga fo. An benta be ngo fo en. So te kumboni
I
waje.
cannot pull it because I have said that I am involved. I know how these monies came and the way we diverted it. So I cannot pull it.
Let me read to you the statement from Dabakurubali,
Ako sa ndaba kurubali la statement abina wale karane
the first page.
the first page.
That from the sixth line.
Ako line woro.
As a cashier, I am responsible for preparing payment vouchers.
Ako kome kasia atle kasia ti kasia doku wale mkaje ko payment vouchers wala atle kedada.
This is the statement of the 29th of May 2023.
Ako nyinketa statement oti miano ko 29th of March 2023.
I am responsible for preparing payment vouchers,
Ako atla nganto wale mu ka
writing checks,
ka chekol safe
depositing,
ka kodolandi bank
and withdrawing money for the council, mostly on authorities of Finance Director Lamin Suso.
andun ka kodo boni nang bankol to fada jaba jaba aka ke kalmolti wala mu ala director finance director Lamin Suso.
I can remember that most of the time the Director of Finance and CEO authorizes withdrawals of monies from the council's account.
Ako atulul bije hakilo ba kang CEO and director of finance wala ka fine wala ka nyanto di ala praita kodo bondi bank.
The Director Suso will tell me to give the money to persons as loan when proper loan transactions are not done.
Ako watulul bije ka fine pra kodo samba ay joro ke julol la mi alon ko ni ajube wo julol fa ko tanya woni silo manta.
I could remember withdrawing $1,300,000
Ako hakilo ba kande anene million killing bondi wili cheme saba
from the council's account.
ka bondi councilor la kontoto.
This was the subvention, you can call it, or the conditional grant.
Ako nyinem subvention oti wala isafa ko di conditional grant.
Now, well, this is my addition, my statement.
Ako ate mu nyimo afa la statement olite.
and from the council's account at the trust bank and later deposited $800,000 to council's Vista account.
Ako ayo bondi ng council la konto to andu anata willy million chebe sei ay wole bondi a ke Vista Bank.
And $300,000 is to the Supersonics.
It is 800,000.
Million chebe sei.
No. He withdrew 1.3 million.
Very well, very well.
And he subsequently
800,000.
deposited 800,000.
To council Vista.
Very well.
Yes.
Ako million killing willy cheme saba ay wole bondi baraka bara awo bondi alabanta men kala wole mu anata willy cheme sei ay wole samba Vista Bank.
Now, $300,000 to Supersonics Bank.
Ako willy cheme saba anata o samba Supersonic.
This $300,000 we have already said
Ako ni willy cheme sabo anata o fo
that the date of the withdrawal
ako lungom men na anata o kudo bondi bank
was on the 17th.
wolem on the 17.
The date of the deposit
No, ako lungom men na kudo samba bank
was on the 17th.
wolungo le kudo dunda bank willy karoti tang ani worola.
And the first withdrawal of 1.3 was on the 18th.
Andu lungo men na tata follow ka kodo follow bonni mele million killing willy cheme saba woketa asamoti kabri karoti li tang ani se soto.
So this is wrong.
Ako nyindu maketa feti wala ka mantonya ya.
Ndaba didn't state the correct facts.
Ako ndaba man kumol fo jamen soto ta.
He further went on,
Anata ka kobe atententa kadiamu.
and $100,000 is to Director of Finance and CEO each.
Ako willy cheme killing anata wo di Director of Finance andum fanang willy cheme killing fanang anata do di CEO la.
As impressed
Ako woketa impressed.
that we are not retired.
Mi yalan ko imawo retire imawo yitandi ima retire.
And later, when queried by the internal auditors,
Ako kabring internal auditors na tawo kuwa kalam ta ya claim.
yes, it was not retired.
Ako ama retire.
Now, $150,000 was various payments carried out by Director Suso.
Ako 150,000 woneta ke jorol men man kilimi yalan ko Mr. Susole Director of Finance la ka fa nyini nyinke.
Again, we don't have any supporting documents.
Andung hani wo fanande supporting documents teje.
Also,
Ako kotek
Director Suso and CEO authorized a withdrawal of $800,000 from Trust Bank.
Director and CEO wala fanan nata kangodi pour ka kudo withdraw men tata ko $800,000
was into the Trust Bank,
800,000
withdrawn.
inata bondi Trust Bank.
in which $765,000
Ako je $765,000
was deposited to the Vista Bank,
inata o samba ka landi Vista Bank.
and $25,000
Andung $25,000
was spent sponsoring a student in the name
ako je
that I cannot remember.
anata fako woli adundi dame wala mu kadingo la karamungo jo mi yalan ko dingo nyi hakilo mato.
Sorry, the name I can remember as Fatoumata Jawara,
Ako atode dingo nyi men sponsor ka men fo wala mu Fatu Jawara.
and $10,000 is yet to be reconciled.
Ako hanisa $10,000 wo hanisa mo mafono wo dunta damen.
I could remember that Director Suso gave me the sum of $65,000
Ako hanisa inde hakilo ba kan director Suso na ta wili tawo kodo di alamenta da fo taworo wili taworo la anin lulu
and $20,000
anin wili muang
and $10,000
wili tang.
in separate instances and authorized me to deposit the funds in his Alatento account,
Ako
business account.
wo kodo be amanke wate kelinde akamunta ko akado di ala nata do di ala bara men fa je wolam ko a samba ka dundi afangola konto to memu Alatento account.
So you see how the money that you were supposed to spend on development was spent?
Ako san ifango ya jele kodo mi alan ko ya dila daru men na wolam yuru ala karoti kodo nyin inata depense men na wala ya dundi damendo.
You have seen this?
Yes.
So are you surprised?
Ako me jagal. Yes, I heard it from the commission when the commission said that. I got all this information from the commission.
Because Bulara Suso normally a financial statement di molla.
I followed Suso
Almost more than 6 months. Financial statements
for the financial statements. More than 6 months, we could not be able to lay our hands on that.
Let's focus on this 2 million expenditure statement. We call it expenditure statement.
Ako sa ngana ni $2 million expenditure statements.
Because the money
$2 million
that was used,
ako kodo me alan ko e men ta
I used to nyame amanta anyanda use nyame because I am after men for development purpose.
I said that this
Namanta man use development purpose la ngake saris and other expenditures. Amanyan talawena ngokole amanyan talawena it should have been used na ta project ko internet project rasila nyawnya we could have keep the money safely ninga ko do so nga ka kan pour project ko start.
as I said right from the beginning that this monies, the purpose it was given to us, we did not use the said purpose. We diverted it, but for that, all what we was thinking or what the reason why we are doing that is just to pay salaries, but after all, to refund these monies so that it will go ahead for the purpose it have paid for.
it was embezzled.
Ako nyimu feneti mi alon ko ale ko do tapale ake itale de.
I didn't say you embezzled. I said it
Ama
was
fo ito
embezzled.
ako kodo ama fo itale oke de ako bari adun dame amanke
No,
anyama.
Mr. Bojang, I haven't said that part yet. I said, let's say, just exactly how I said it. This money, I'm now telling him the money was embezzled.
Ako akameza ne welem kodo ni ya tapale lele.
Okay.
Okay.
What is okay?
Okay.
Do you agree? Because for the evidence we receive,
Ako isontale bari ndoluka evidence of menje. Fo
Ndaba
isonta.
Kurubali, the way he had explained how the monies were expended,
Ndaba kurubali ay koli tan nyame kodo nying a dundi nyame.
monies given to the CEO and the finance director,
Ka kodo di CEO wala ani finance director.
impress given to them without even having retirement,
Ako impress di la retirement mansoro.
no evidence to trace these funds.
Ako evidence te je memba itandela.
One can safely conclude that it was really fraudulent.
Ako ni ajubere ako do mo ko pour ka kolu sutiyandi tapale yala te tabata jedo.
Is that not the case?
Ako fama ngew nyama.
Ninga like ko ngafo nyame an sa mo di am kilon ko la wala ko to ndunda en man dunje so am right but si même fana fono je wala ko
No, answer my question. Answer my question and then you can make your comment.
Ako isala ko mo jabi.
My question
You asked me, I said yes, I agreed of what you have said.
No, we have to get...
But what I'm explaining to you, to listen to me.
No, we have to get, if you say you agree, we have to know what you are agreeing with. So that you can now make your comment if you want to make a comment. I had said that the evidence from Nabakurubali and Co. The evidence from Nabakurubali. Got the monies that he had withdrawn by way of authorization from the CEO and the finance director. By giving them monies with respect to impress that they never retired. Giving them monies in their hands, $100,000. Putting some money into the account of the finance director. All this have the hallmark of fraudulent practices. One can reasonably conclude that it is a suspicious fraudulent transaction.
Very suspicious fraudulent transaction.
Will you agree with that?
As I said, I agree to what you have said.
Now go on with your comment.
Expenditure any documents be bagla. One have to be covered.
If the expenditure have no documents that will bag it, people will have suspicions that this is not it doesn't went in the right way.
But in Simon for lead council of an along Wolanco, but the men can unbook him whether I documents on farm documents on bank, categorized as suspicious, that's fine. But the men for Wolanco, Namen discussing for Saris, the Jola Jele.
That I will agree with you that it is suspicious, but as I said, all we agreed on was that let these monies be diverted for salaries and the loan of Frumos Gomez.
Yes. I think it's a convenient point to stop. We will continue tomorrow. we
Yes.
will conclude tomorrow, right?
We can tell the witness that we will conclude with him tomorrow.
Yes. Mr. Danjo?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we will conclude with you tomorrow, inshallah. All right?
Okay, I'll try by all means. I'm going to work. If I go to work, I talk to my supervisor whether I can have tomorrow in the morning, because I should be working in the morning tomorrow, but I'll try to see whether I'll be able to get permission for tomorrow.
Yes, you
Yeah,
have
anything
to,
I can communicate to the GRS
you have to prioritize, because you are giving us valuable information. You have to prioritize.
Yeah, but
Sorry, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. You
Yes.
have to prioritize. You have started your evidence, and we
Yes.
understand that you are working. So we
Yes.
will conclude with you tomorrow so that you will be free to go and do your job. All right? Thank you so much.
I'll
Thank you
discuss
so
with my supervisor if I reach at work, please.
Yes, but we will expect you to be here by 11. All right?
All right, I'll let you know anything.
You are not letting us know. We are telling you, because you do not have a choice in this. We are telling you, so you just inform your boss that you
This is
are
where I'm
giving
getting my daily
evidence.
best. I also have to talk to my supervisor.
Yes,
immediately.
that is what
My
I'm
immediate
saying.
supervisor.
That is what I'm saying. You
Yes.
need to take the time
Yes, I
off.
said I'll let you know.
Yes, you let him know that tomorrow you will conclude your evidence, and next tomorrow you will continue your job. All right?
I will talk to
Yeah.
talk to him when I
All right.
reach there.
Yeah, so we will see you tomorrow at 11. Thank you so much. We
All
may
right,
rise.